Hey there guys, and welcome back. So this isn't really a news story regarding Harry Potter, the movie franchise. It's more of a fun discussion about a Lego set for Harry Potter, and I thought that you guys would probably appreciate looking at this. I think it looks really fun, it looks really cool, and I thought we could jump into it and just check out this kind of Lego set here of Diagon Alley from the Harry Potter movies. So let's get into this. So this comes to us from Collider.com. So, new Harry Potter Lego set invites you to escape to Diagon Alley, Malfoy Manor, and more. So, one of the most iconic locations in the Harry Potter franchise is Diagon Alley. First seen in the Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone, the Street of Magical Shops, and other locations is Harry's first real step into the Wizarding World. It's also one of the main locations recreated at Universal Studios' Wizarding World of Harry Potter theme park. I so need to go there, guys. It's going to be expensive, but I need to get there at some point in my life. Lego is now kicking off the new year with a brand new 2,750 piece set of Diagon Alley. 2,750 pieces of Lego to make Diagon Alley. That's going to take a long time to put together. You would have to have a lot of patience to put together, but once you do, you're going to have something spectacular, something amazing, something as a conversation piece when friends and family come over. But you're going to have to, if I was going to invest in something like this, I'd have to have a nice display case, a nice kind of display table, and a kind of an acrylic box to put it in, and then I'll put some lights around it, make it look really nice and kind of aesthetic, and have it as a kind of, you know, a focal point, not necessarily a focal point of the room, but have it where, you know, you can start conversations with people, something where it looks really, really nice, a decorative piece in your office or your room or wherever you might put it. But yeah, it could be something really, really incredible. So, described as a micro-scale display model, the Diagon Alley set is part of a 4 adults range of Lego sets. Featuring the stylish, minimalist black packaging with its 18+ suggestion. Yeah, that's because you've 18+, because you need to put together nearly 3,000 pieces of Lego. And I don't imagine a 6 or 7-year-old child trying to do that. The micro-scale buildings have many recognizable locations from the film series, like Gringotts Wizarding Bank, featuring the same dragon from Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows Part 2. That can be seen in its life-sized form at Universal Studios. The set also includes Ollivander's Wand Shop, makers of fine wines, makers of fine wands, not makers of fine wine. That would have been a different movie altogether. Makers of fine wands since 382 BC, as well as Weasley's Wizard Weezers. The Joke Shop, opened by Fred and George Weasley, first seen in Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince. In addition to these film locations, there are some shops that perhaps only readers of the books will recognize, such as Florian Fortescue's Ice Cream Parlor. Sorry if I mispronounced that. The set also includes 12 micro figures scaled down to fit the small buildings, and tiny replica of the Night Bus. So we'll check out the pictures of those sets in a minute, guys, and get a good look at the sets. So Diagon Alley isn't the only new Harry Potter Lego set. So we have some of the pictures here. I mean, Malfoy Manor here. I mean, this looks pretty damn cool. We can see it looks like we've got Dobby. It looks like we've got some of the Malfoy family. We've got the gate here at the front. I'm not sure who that person is down there. Yeah, we've got fountains. We've got Voldemort up here on the terrace by the look of it. Almost looks pretty gothic-like. We've got a giant snake on the floor. Again, we've got the gate with these kind of angels or gargoyles or whatever they are on the top of the fences here. But yeah, I mean, again, this looks like a beautiful set, something to have in a display piece. I'd be happy to have this. I think it looks great. So let's take a look at these other ones. So we've got, obviously we've got Harry Potter here, and we've got Hagrid as well in the classic kind of bike with the sidecar. It looks like we've got Hedwig the owl as well, kind of following behind. Then it looks like we're inside a Hogwarts classroom here, where it looks like we've got Ron and Hermione practicing their spells. The funny expression on Ron's face here. Looks like he's panicking. He's doing something wrong, as he always is. We've got a professor here at the front. We've got a fireplace. And yeah, it looks like we've got a blackboard in the back there. Moving on to the next one. It looks like we have some sort of castle here. I'm not sure exactly what this is. Maybe you guys will know. Let me know in the comment section. We can see Harry Potter at the front, Professor McGonagall. It looks like they're doing a flying lesson here. Yeah, this could potentially be... We've got them with a broom. We've got another character at the top here. I'm not sure who that is. But yeah, it looks like they're having a flying lesson. Move to the next one. It looks like that classic scene in the movie where they're having the duel, where we've got Harry Potter and Draco Malfoy. having the duel, you know, in the middle where all the students are watching. We've got Snape, and we've got that other professor guy. I forget his name, so I do apologize. I know who he is, that smarmy kind of very smug professor guy, but I forgot what his name is. But yeah, that classic scene within the movie where they have the duel. And then we get this big shot here of this this lady here playing with, you know, Diagon Alley. And it looks pretty substantial in size. I mean, it's nearly 3,000 pieces. But it looks fantastic. You can articulate it, so you can move it as well. So instead of having it in one big line, you can kind of move it so it opens and closes. Almost like a Venus flytrap to some degree. So along with Diagon Alley microscale model, there are 5 additional new Harry Potter sets now available. 2 of them recreate scenes from Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows Part 1. The first is an interesting model set of Hagrid and Harry, which we just looked at, this one here. Hagrid and Harry, along with Hedwig, riding Hagrid's flying motorcycle. The scene takes place at the beginning of the film as the Order of the Phoenix helps Harry escape Privet Drive one final time. The other is Deathly Hallows set is from the film's conclusion, Malfoy Manor. The set has tons of details from the movie, including several unique minifigures, which obviously we just took a look at just a minute ago. The remaining 3 sets all recreate memorable moments that take place at Hogwarts. The first 2 being from the very first film. One is the Charms class set, which is this one here with Ron and Hermione. A small depiction of Professor Flitwick's classroom as Hermione teaches Ron the proper pronunciation of Wingardium Leviosa. Next, we get Madame Hoach's flying lesson, a set that includes several minifigures, a small remembrall for Harry and Malfoy to quarrel over, and a clear plastic Lego piece to suspend poor Neville from the top of Hogwarts Tower. Obviously, that was the one here where they're having the flying lesson, which is pretty cool. And finally, we have a set of the dueling club scene in Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets when Harry and Malfoy face off against one another, which was the last one here that we looked at, the classic scene where they're having the duel there. So each of these sets is now available for your purchase, with the Diagon Alley set retailing for $200. So, if you've got an extra spare $200 just kicking around, you know, minding its own business, you know, burning a hole in your wallet, $200, and you're a big Harry Potter fan and you like Lego, then you can purchase the Diagon Alley set for 200 smackaroonies right now. Stay tuned to Collider for more news on the Lego sets, collectibles, and all things Harry Potter. So yeah, that's the Lego sets there, guys. Pretty damn cool in my opinion. I would love to own the Diagon Alley set, but unfortunately, I don't think I have $200 to invest in a Lego set, as the cost of living is pretty horrendous right now. But guys, like I say, if you have $200 kicking around and you're a huge Harry Potter fan and you want to pick up this Lego set, then just go on to Google, search it, and I'm sure you can find a outlet to purchase it from. But yeah, guys, so that was just a small kind of story there, looking at brand new Lego sets for the Harry Potter franchise. Hope you guys have found it informative and enjoyable if you're into Lego and Harry Potter. As always, guys, thanks so much for being here. Be sure to hit that like, become a subscriber of the channel if you haven't already. It goes a long way to supporting the content. I'd really, really appreciate that. And as always, I will see you in the next video.